Again, I didn't have a care in the world, honestly. And immediately as I popped out of my head, I had this very enjoyable, like a buzzing in my body. My body was like vibrating, and it was very pleasant. And yeah, immediately I knew that this is something that I wanted to continue to experience. I had never really knew what love was at that point in my life. And I was 25 years old at the time. It's been a long time. And I had never really experienced like true love. And I immediately knew what the feeling of love was, the vibration of love at that moment. And so I'm watching this unfold, and, you know, somebody's grabbing my dog, trying to hold her off of me. And the ambulance came, and they loaded me up in the ambulance. And I rode in the ambulance as they took me to the hospital. I hovered in like the corner of the ambulance and watched them work on me. As we drove to the emergency room, I kind of feel like as we got closer to the emergency room, I started getting pulled back and pulled back and pulled back. And then all of a sudden I was buzzing very happily, very, very full of love. And I never made it to the emergency room with my body, but I was pulled back into like kind of like a empty space, and very pleasant. I wasn't upset at all. It was very homey, and my body still was buzzing with this love. And I kind of started traveling it's almost like a tube, and I could see like a little speck of light at the end of the tunnel, kind of like a cliche, but and I started moving faster and faster and faster to this light. And as I went faster, I all of a sudden was in this kind of like a foggy white space. It wasn't a room, it wasn't a building. It didn't really have walls that I could see. And I was in front of a very old woman, and she had the lightest blue eyes that I've ever seen on a person. And she had a beautiful purple cloak on, and she exuded love for me, to me. And I felt the same to her. I had unconditional love for her. And I knew her from somewhere. And she said, Tessa, you have to go back. And I said, I don't want to go back. And again, I was just buzzing with love, and it didn't matter to me that I had left my body and left my dog and my horses, and it didn't matter to me. I wanted to stay. So I told her, no, I want to stay. And she says, no, you have to go back. And as I'm kind of communicating with her, she wasn't like talking to me. She was speaking to me. It was in my head. It was like telepathically. Her lips weren't moving. I don't know if mine were or not either, but as I'm telling her, no, I don't want to go back, I feel somebody walk up to the side of me. Actually, there was two energies that walked up beside me on my right-hand side. And as I turned to look at them, I immediately knew that the one right next to me was just a giant ball of light, but it was somebody that was high up, vibrating this love. The feeling of love was so great that I can still imagine it and feel it at times. If I'm sitting quietly, I can still feel it. So anyway, I turned to him, and he said, you have to go back. You have to learn how to forgive. And as soon as he said that, I was back in my body. I remember when I popped right when I popped out, of my head. The colors were vibrant. The sky was super, super blue. The trees around the equestrian center, everything was really green, like colors that I had never really experienced before. Also, the old woman, her name is Gladys, her eyes, they were so blue, and like a blue I'd never experienced before, almost like a turquoise blue. And I'll never forget it because it was something that I'd never seen that color before. And all the colors, you go to the Lowe's and you go through all the paint colors, and I've never seen a blue like that. I definitely think that things happen for a reason. I definitely think that we have like an agreement of what the path that we're going to take when we are in this life. Of course, we have free will. I still think we have free will, so we can take one path and not experience that, but experience something else that maybe was in agreement. I do feel like we also have the people in our lives for a reason. Like my parents chose me. I was adopted. I think that was meant to be. And my lack of experiencing love throughout my childhood, I feel like was meant to be that way as well, to make me grow as a person. I do feel like everything that we experience is meant to be. Like, I would say live life every day like you are not going to have tomorrow. So tell the people that you love them. Forgive the people that you need to forgive, for them and for yourself, really. And don't live in fear. Fear is the one thing that will hold you back from being a complete person.